Welcome to CS Daily, your daily computer science podcast. Today I'm going to discuss why computer science should be present in every school. Let me first provide some background. Computer science is defined by the Michigan Technological University as, quote, a discipline that involves the understanding and design of computers and computational processes. In other words, it is the understanding of why a computer works the way it does. Computer science forms the foundations of basic computation through simple yet powerful concepts. Computer science can further be understood in its intricacies through the use of programming, which is the process of providing a series of instructions to a computer in a language it understands. Now, why does it even matter that anyone even bothers to learn computer science, much less learn it mandatorily? As we continually move forward in time, our reliance on computers also increases, crying out for a need to have more people who are familiar with their ever-perplexing design. According to Rasmussen College, computer science allows one to improve their problem-solving skills, protect organizations from cyber attacks, and it can result in technologies that are extremely beneficial to those who may be in need. These skills can help one in their daily life, as well as the impact they make in the lives of others. Looking at the impacts that the field of computer science makes on people, perhaps the biggest physical example of this would be Silicon Valley, the birthplace of some of the most successful corporations in the world. Companies such as Google, Apple, Facebook, Intel, Nvidia, and IBM have been at the head of avant-garde technology since the beginning of the 21st century. Google has begun the development and testing of quantum computers that utilize quantum bits, to extend the boundaries of computing to unimaginable lengths. According to a news article by The Telegraph, Google's quantum computers are capable of processing data up to 100 million times quicker than a conventional laptop. These speeds will allow for cancer treatments and cures to diseases to be found at accelerated rates. Facebook is also working on drones that run on very little energy and whose sole purpose is to beam networks to places such as sub-Saharan Africa so that people all around the world can stay connected. Without any elementary computer science education, how can we expect the next generation of students to carry on this legacy? This brings me to my first issue, the lack of computer science education in the US. According to a study performed by Google, although around 9/10 of parents want their children to have an education in computer science, only about a quarter of principals say that their school actually offers it. This statistic describes the huge gap between the so-called supply and demand of computer science education present in the US. In fact, a similar gap can be seen in a study performed by the company The Cloud and eDiscovery in the number of computer science jobs available in the US compared to the number of students who are coming out of college with a computer science degree. In the exceedingly small quantities that computer science is being taught in, the questions that naturally arise are, what is the manner in which it's being taught in, and is it actually teaching the skills necessary to form a basic understanding? According to Barbara Erickson, a computer outreach director at Georgia Institute of Technology, teachers are sent to a one-week training program to quote-unquote equip themselves with the tools necessary to teach a class. This is not only showing an ignorance towards computer science, but also towards the education of the students attempting to learn it. Caroline Grable, a senior software developer, also expressed her views on this topic through her blog. Grable, using her own high school experiences, noted that oftentimes principals of schools don't quite understand what computer science really is and what it's really about, and they will label a course computer science when it may be something as simple as computer literacy, or the ability to efficiently use a computer. People's views on computer science differ, however, as they may misunderstand the efforts to push its presence in education. According to an article by the Huffington Post discussing some of the messages and misconceptions of computer science, some people believe that computer science is just a huge movement to get kids jobs as programmers in the future. However, computer science is actually making up the foundation of most jobs that exist in the US today and in other parts of the world. Some people also believe that the main focus of computer science is purely coding, which is in other words programming. But in fact, this is just the tip of the iceberg, and what lies beneath is the true computer science. Overall, the growing importance of technology and computers in our society demands a large group of people in the next generation to continue this legacy of creativity and innovation. Principals of schools located within the same district should cooperate with one another to make a collective decision to mandate computer education in schools. By having these school boards contact the congressmen of their respective districts, slowly but steadily, computer science can become more prevalent in the US. Through a collective effort, we as students and teachers can all support a future where impactful technology is the driving force in human development. Thank you for your time, and included are some additional links that may provide extra insight on the ins and outs of computer science for those who are interested. Thank you once again, and I hope you have a great day.